Hi, it's Dr. Lori, and this is Ask Dr. Lori Live. You know how this goes. I don't know what's coming. I'm going to look at your object. We're going to answer your questions, expert answers to all of your questions right here with me. I've got guests who are coming in. I don't know what objects they're coming. So if you're watching on the replay, I don't know what's coming. It's exciting. Here we go. So we'll get my first guest here, and we'll talk a little bit about what they've got, what's really. Hi.
Hi, Dr. Lori.
How are you?
Nice to meet you.
Nice to
I'm
meet
better
you.
than I deserve. How are you?
You're better than you deserve. Okay. Well, are you sure? You're better than you deserve. What's your first name?
I'm Evan. I'm from West Virginia.
Okay. So thanks for being with me. Did you make your bed and fix up the bedroom for me? Like everything's all okay, right? You got everything neat and clean.
Well, I opened the window for some backlighting so it's not flush against the wall. Other than that, I always make my bed.
I always make my bed.
I'm
You're one of those? I'm one of those. I make the bed.
I'm a depressed mess if I don't make it.
I know. I'm like that. All right. Nice to meet you, Evan.
Nice to meet you.
What you got, hon?
I have a platinum palladium print.
I like that.
Yeah. It's from the...
Up a little. And I guess you can't turn your camera to be horizontal at this point, right? You're all set up. Is that true?
Yeah, I have it on a tripod. I tried to flip it up. It was originally flipped like this. It kept flipping my face. I don't know why, but this flips
all right. We'll work with it. We'll work with it, Evan.
It's from the estate of Linda McCartney, married to Paul McCartney.
Oh, wow. Wings. Yeah.
It was printed in 1999, a year after her death.
How did you acquire it?
I got it in a junk shop for $10.
Can you name two of her songs? You're so young. Can you name her songs?
Her songs? No. I like her photographs.
All right.
I like her photographs. I like the Beatles, but
she was not a fan of Paul McCartney and Wings, because she, of course, was in Wings with Paul McCartney. It's a wonderful story, a great love story, of course, of the great Beatles. She was a good photographer, a very good artist in her own right, not only a musician, but also a fine artist, too. So you found this in a junk shop. How did you recognize it? Is it signed?
It is signed. I didn't recognize the signature. It's very,
She has a distinctive signature. It's a very nice piece, and it's indicative of what we typically see. Her still lifes are pretty common for her career work. Okay. And that's what you want to think about when you're looking about what you're trying to collect. You want to see if you can stay within the realm of a career work, right? So, for example, if you're looking at photographs of artists like William Wegman, you want to make sure that you're getting the Weimaraner dogs and not a portrait of something else. So with of course, Linda McCartney, this is the kind of thing that you want to be looking at. It's a very nice pull. It's a very nice print. What does that mean? When you look at the piece, I'm looking at the contrast of the colors, the tonality, also the idea that you've got, of course, in the background, it almost is more blurry than what she focuses on with the teapot in the front. It's really a nice piece. So, did you purchase it framed?
I did. I assume it's been framed since they originally bought it, whoever it was. Yeah. It's professionally framed.
Yep.
Has a wire on the back.
Yep.
Again, it's a platinum palladium print. So
it
was made in Belgium.
Yeah. So those are very nice. And she was, of course, of enough wealth to be able to produce very nice works of art herself. So what'd you pay for it? How much did you pay for it?
I paid $10.
Did you negotiate?
I didn't. Listen, I negotiate on the pants I bought from a retail store. I know the man, he had heart surgery like a month ago. He's in his 70s. I thought $10.
The person who you bought it from, you figured $10, I don't have to negotiate for that. Okay. Well, a couple of things. I always tell you to negotiate. And of course, this particular piece was still a very, very good bargain. Value on the piece, just about $400 with the framing. That's about a $300 print and about a $100 frame. Thank you so much. Nice to see you from West Virginia.
Thank you too.
Keep that bedroom clean. It looks good.
Thank you, Dr. Link.
Yeah, I make the bed immediately. I'm one of those. I know you're not surprised that I'm one of those. I am one of those. I like that book about, make your bed, that idea that you've accomplished something right when you get up. I like that. So that's how I am. I mean, I guess a little bit A personality, type A. What are you going to do? Thank you very much for the super chats and the super stickers. But my guests are very important. And I like to talk a little bit about what to look for. So that's why I was talking about tonality and color contrast and blurry versus not blurry. I got another guest. I'm going to try to get as many of you. Hi, how are you? Hi. I'm over here. You're talking.
Okay, there we go.
Hi, I'm Dr. Lori. I was saying that I want to make sure I get as many of you in as possible. So tell me a little bit about your object.
Okay, I have this big, beautiful vase that I got at an estate sale.
Is it really beautiful? You think it's beautiful?
I was instantly drawn to it, and he had a room full of stuff, and this is what I caught my eye on.
What's your first name, sweetheart?
Stephanie.
Okay, nice to see you. So
Nice
tell
to
me
see
a
you.
tell me a little bit about it. So it drew you to you. Was it the gold that drew you to it? That's
Well,
what drew me to
It's
it.
really big.
Really big.
So the size was,
matters to you, right?
yep. When it comes to vases, I want the biggest one I can get, even if I have to get a truck.
Okay, you want the biggest one you can get. Where are you
That's
calling
right.
from?
And so, yeah, it's a French Limoges, and it's signed by the artist. And I just really loved it instantly.
Can I see the mark on the bottom? And
Yep.
how many inches tall is it? Is it 18 inches tall, 16 inches tall?
Let's see. I would say it's probably 24 inches tall.
Two rulers, ruler to ruler.
Well, okay.
20 inches?
Yeah, I'd say 20 inches.
Okay. Has to be a standard size. That's why I'm asking. So
Yes.
hand painted, hand gilded, and there's a mark on the bottom that says Limoges. Which kind of Limoges mark is it? Because there are many different ones, as you all know, right? So-
Well, I don't really know.
Okay.
I'll take your word for it.
Well, you said it was Limoges, and I haven't seen a mark yet. So
Zooming in.
you're zooming in. So it's Limoges. It's marked. Okay. So how old do you think it is?
I think it's probably 1920.
I think it's probably 1920s. Very good. So the gilding is nice. It's painted. I like the painting, but I think they could have done a little bit more work on it. How much did you pay for it?
25.
25 is good for it because it's big. The size, of course, indicates that value. That's a nice piece. And that particular piece would have been, of course, for usually a hearth or sometimes when you walk into a foyer, but not so much on a tabletop. It's a little bit too tall for that. Value on that piece, retail value based on actual sales records where pieces have sold, $250 for your $25 investment. Good for you. Based on actual sales records. Thank you very much. And what I want you to understand about the sales records is, in fact, I can't get that for it. Oh, I looked on this place or that place. Well, you don't want to be selling the pieces in the place where you got a bargain. So if you got a bargain buying something somewhere, online, auction house, estate sale, wherever, you're probably not going to be able to command the high values if you go back to that same place that is known for bargains. Makes sense, right? So pretty typical. It's the same way that you know where, of course, to buy your groceries, right? And how the prices for groceries in different places will be different. You're not going to resell them at that same thing either. Thank you for the super stickers. I appreciate them. So a couple of things I want you to understand just about that. You guys are saying all kinds of things. Last week it was, Dr. Laura, you're going too fast. No, you cut this person off and you did this. I want you all to get in. I'm trying to get as many of you in as possible. So if you think I'm snippy, tough. I want you guys to get the information that you need. Hi, how you doing?
Hey, how are you doing? I appreciate the snappiness.
Thank you. I appreciate that. What's your first name? Where are you calling from?
My name's Mike. I'm calling from Manchester, Connecticut.
Hey, Mike. I know Manchester quite well, actually. I know Manchester. I grew up in Connecticut. Yeah, and of course that area near Glastonbury and West Hartford and up there, I know Manchester well. So great.
Oh, wonderful.
Is it cold? I bet it's cold.
It was actually 60 today, so no complaints.
60's nice for Connecticut this time of year. So you got the nice big 76. Are you ready for, of course, the colonial revival period that's coming? All your American colonial stuff is going to get really valuable within the next 3 to 5 years. So
any
buy
second.
it now. It's cheap. and hold it until about the middle part of this decade. Shoot, Mike, what do you got?
So I picked up this 5,000 piece puzzle.
Oh, puzzles are big.
Yeah.
Puzzles are big. It's a Schmidt puzzle. Okay.
It is a Schmidt. It's it's unopened as well. Like it's still in the bag on the inside. I picked it up for $15.
Where did you pick it up for $15?
I picked it up. This lady was just selling everything. She was selling her house and
so just like an estate sale.
An estate sale, exactly.
Yeah. Okay. So a couple things about puzzles. First of all, box isn't open. Yay. Right. Many pieces, more than 500 pieces. Yay. People are big with puzzles. The other thing is intricate imagery. Okay. Lots of color or lots of intricate imagery. So if Mike shows us this image again, thanks, Mike. Hey, Mike is good on cue. Mike, you can do TV with me. So this piece, you can see all the intricate elements, the colors, of course, the different textures of these pieces, relatively well known. And of course, we all like the historic general store shop. That's a nice image too. So
it's so gorgeous.
So really, really nice. And people will pay a lot for them, upwards of between $95 and $150. Yours at 5,000 pieces, probably about $125 to $130. Okay. So make sure that you get enough money for it and make sure you sell it online. When you're doing your keywords, I want you to be aware of, first of all, particular brand names. Schmidt is important, right? Also, where it was made, right? Because how it's actually cut is going to be important, and whether or not you're going to enjoy yourself or whether or not you're going to be picking pieces apart or trying to put pieces together. That's a pain in the neck. And 5,000 is a big number. So, maybe in this market, you're going to go a little bit lower, maybe in that 125, 130 range. But, in good selling times, 150 all the way. Nice. I like it. Nice to meet you, Mike.
Nice to meet you too. Thank you.
Thanks, hon. So, yeah, that was a great deal. So about 10% is what he paid. And I want you to think about that when you are, of course, doing your own pieces. Thank you very much for the super sticker. When you do the super chats and the super stickers, of course, you support the channel, but you also tell me, hey, Dr. Lori, the information you're giving me is helping. I had a woman today on a video call who said to me, Dr. Lori, I work at one of the big thrift stores and you're helping me do my job better because I'm learning this stuff and I'm knowing what to do. I had another woman who said to me, Dr. Lori, I'm starting this business. I really can do this. I'm getting inspired. I know you're helping me and I'm learning and I'm being successful. And it takes a little bit of time, but I know where to go. Even if I just have the information on in the back of your videos, I'm learning stuff. So I'm so happy to hear that because that's why I'm doing this for all of you. So great. Yeah, lots of guests. I'm happy to get the guests in. Of course, I've got my super staff who are helping me along with super stickers. Hi, I'm Dr. Lori. What's your name?
Hi, it's me, Kevin. How are you?
Hi, Kevin. How are you?
Good. I've got this train wood plate that's been pyrographed.
Pyrography. Okay, let's talk a little bit about pyrography just quickly. Pyrography, they basically like pyromaniacs. I like fire. I'm good. I like that. I like to throw stuff in the fireplace. I like fire. So I like fireworks. I don't know. Maybe I'm nuts. I don't know. But I like it. And pyrography is one of those things in the early 20th century where they will make images. They burn them out. It's basically how it works. So that's what you're doing. So tell me a little bit about this one. How'd you acquire it?
I got it at a thrift store.
What made you buy it? Why did you get attracted to it?
This was early on when I had just discovered you. So I just thought that it was actually cheap.
Okay, it was cheap.
It was
That's
like $10.
That's a good reason, Kevin. There's nothing wrong with, hey, it was cheap. I took a deal, Yeah, that's a good reason. Okay, so you got it. So those images on it, there are certain images on it. Are they indicative? Let's see if we can see who they are. Do you know who they are?
I wondered if it was Andrew Jackson. And I wondered if this here was Johnny Appleseed.
In the middle is definitely Johnny Appleseed. That does look like, go around. Let's see if this is like Jackson's house or something that we
That's what I was wondering.
I think that's what that is. That's not the White House, but that's actually one of his like homestead, Yeah. Okay. All right. So, and then on the back, can I see the back?
It is signed.
Nice.
It's numbered.
It's got a stamp-like signature with a number?
No, it's just pencil or charcoal. 733 is the number.
Okay, that's for the actual imagery molds. So value on that piece is probably somewhere in the neighborhood of about $40. And I would say it goes to between 1900 and about 1925, which is typical, of course, of when pyrography is popular. You know, Kevin, when pyrography is very popular on the backs of chairs, you know, a chair is a crest rail, you know, the rail back here. I don't know if you can see this, is called a crest rail, like a crest of a wave, right? So that particular element, they would oftentimes pyrography that in chairs in the early 1900s or the Edwardian period in much of the rest of Europe. Nice to see you. Take care. Thank you.
Me too. I'll see you soon. Thank you.
Okay. Yeah, a lot of people, of course, are doing video calls and are enjoying the live Ask Dr. Lori lives like this. So glad to see all of you with me. Thanks for joining me. A lot of you have been telling me how much you're enjoying and getting a lot out of the money-making loop, the money magnet. All of you are looking at the loop on the shopping pages. So I'm really happy that that's helping all of you. How do you find the shopping page? It's at our website, drloriv.com. Specials and shop. Click on it. It's bright red. And if you had, then you scroll down about 2/3 of the way down the page, and you'll actually see this picture of the loop. And you can click on it, go shopping now, click on it, and buy it right there. A lot of people are buying more than one because they're keeping it in their car or their purse or wherever. And it's been very helpful for a lot of folks. People are not only, some people are telling me, I bought it and then my husband took it. I bought it, my kids are using it, so you have to buy more than one. But what I want you to do is utilize it when you look at anything, particularly when you're looking at prints, when you're looking at plates, when you're looking at glass. And of course, I'm showing you how to do it on all of my videos. Recent video about how to use the loop when you're trying to identify fake or faux pearls, as well as jewelry, is one of the more popular ones that we're seeing. We're seeing a lot of interest in this particular video and others like it, where I'm showing you how to tell. I want you to get the information, the news you can use, right? That information that will help you to identify what's good and to get rid of the junk. So I've got another guest, then I want to talk to you about shopping. Hi, how are you?
Good, how are you?
Good, I'm Dr. Lori. What's your name?
My name is Megan.
Hi, Megan. How can I help you today?
I have this chest.
So somebody painted a chest. Is it pine? Can I see the bottom? Yeah, right. It's got some feet on it. Any markings other than the decorative elements? Any markings on the bottom?
Yep.
Did you look on the bottom before I asked you?
No.
Yeah, why would you? You gotta look around.
Too heavy. Yeah.
Okay, what does it say?
It say made in China.
Made in China. All right, so that's going to tell you about whether or not you have a handmade German, gorgeous, children's chest, or do you have a reproduction? So we know you have a reproduction, and we know that it is painted. Can you open it up? Can we see the inside? Be careful. I'm sorry, I'm making you do something difficult.
Oh, no, that's okay. That's why I hadn't seen the bottom.
Okay. That's well because you're opening it up. Okay, so can you date it? Can you date it?
Probably not.
Yes, you can. Come on. Is
I
it
don't
from
know.
the 50s? Is it from the 80s?
80s.
From the 80s. Yeah.
It's
So it's
the
from
80s.
the 80s. That's probably worth about $50. Not hurting anybody. How much did you pay?
14.
14 is not bad. It's not great. It's not great. I'll teach you how to make more money if you watch me. But yeah, I would say that's not bad. It's decorative. It's nice. But again, where it's made and the quality of the materials of those places is going to be important. Thanks for being with me.
Thanks.
Yeah, fun. So a lot of things. Shopping is just what it is. So there's a good example. If she had taken me shopping like all of you can, I probably would have strayed her away from that for $12, $14. I would have said, for $14, you're only going to make 50. Let's look over here at other pieces because I've been shopping with some of you. This is one of the examples. I was shopping just this week with one of my video callers. And this Majolica plate was one of the pieces that this particular video caller, you can see her hand right here, and you can see me up in the upper corner where, in fact, I was on the video call, and she went right by it. She was like showing me with her phone all the stuff in this one case, and she went right by it. And I said, stop the presses, go back. You got to go back and look at that piece because that piece is valuable. And that's what I do. I actually can help you when you're shopping. So I can be your girlfriend shopping with you. That'll be fun. That's a lot of fun. So shopping is one of the things that I love to do, and I'll love to teach you too. Oh, we got another guest. Here we go. Hi, how are you? I'm Dr. Lori. How are you doing?
Hi, I'm good. How are you?
Good. Where are you? What's your first name?
I'm in Idaho, and my name is Sam.
Hi, Sam. So what have you got tonight? Something great?
I have this
Great. Yeah.
art glass
Sam.
vase.
I'm liking it.
The bottom is signed Chalet, Canada.
Okay, great. So that's nice. So You're in Idaho, and did you pick this up where? Estate sale, yard sale, grandma's attic? How'd you get it?
It was at the thrift store.
Just a thrift store. What drew you to it? The color?
I've been really into art glass, so I thought it looked nice.
So many of you are into art glass. I'm into art glass too. You can see it right here. My fish is here on the set tonight. Oh, well, maybe you can't see it. Wait, hold it. Oh, there it is. That was my fault. So that particular piece, but I love art glass. Art glass is wonderful for what reasons? What are the things you want to look for when you look for a good piece of art glass? And this is what I want you to know. I want you to know what to look for. So what you looked for was form, right? You look at the form. The form is beautiful, the way in which it's actually blown. Then you look for color. Then you look for colors that are actually contrasting because you need blue to make green, right? So the fact that they decided on this teal blue or this almost Kelly tealish blue against the green is how we understand the colors. And that goes along with what's called analogous colors, or colors that are mixed together, versus complementary colors, which are colors that stimulate the optic nerve. I like the fact that you have, in fact, many forms to it. Looks like they're actually handles or actually elements that can make it look like it's spinning even when it's stationary. That's the mark of a very good glass maker. That's a beautiful piece. Value on that piece, just about $200. I'm assuming that it is just about 12 inches tall, right?
Yeah, maybe 10 to 12.
10 to 12 inches tall. So I would say just around $200. How much did you pay, Sam?
$10.
$10 is great. $10 is great. So no stickers on it, no ugly like magic marker price tags. They didn't do any of that to it. So that's good. That's a nice piece. I like it. Terrific. I love that vase. And it seems like a lot of other people love that vase. So if you're keeping the art glass for your collection, you're a young guy. I hope you're making a collection for yourself. That's great. That's a good addition to it. But however, if you're thinking about, I'm going to flip it and make some money, make sure that you indicate, of course, in your photographs that you have a nice, of course, background for it. The background in the photography is very important. I give a lot of selling tips because I want you to know how to actually sell. Remember, they figured out that I've evaluated about 50,000 objects this year. This last year, 50,000 objects this last year. And many of the tips are for folks who are going to resell it. So one of the big things is photography. You have to know how to take a good photograph, and you have to make sure that all the visual information is in that photograph when you list it. It's important. Thank you for the super stickers. Thank you for the super chats. So our guests, we're going through. I know, oh, Dr. Laura, you're being so curt. You're being so this. I want to get through as many as possible because I can get through so much information and load up the info for you. And that's what I want to do. Here's another guest.
Can you take it full screen? You need a remote.
How are you? Hi, how are you? I'm Dr. Lori. How are you? Hi, how are you? Can you hold your camera horizontally, please?
Hi, my name's Janet, and I'm in Colorado Springs.
Hi, Janet. Nice to see you.
Horizontal.
There it is, horizontal. Thank you, sweetie. So, the home of Van Briggle. What are you doing? What have you got for me to look at?
I've got this little Oriental cabinet.
Okay, we're going to back up and see the little Oriental cabinet. So, a little Asian cabinet. Nope, I'm looking at your ceiling. There we go.
There you go.
Okay.
2 drawers here and here, but there's hidden compartments.
Oh, everybody loves a hidden compartment.
Yes.
Okay. Can we see the side of that drawer, please? Can we see the side of that drawer?
Oh, the side of the drawer?
Oh, boy. Okay. Yeah. All right. Let's see. All right. Okay. So the interior. So a couple things happening. How did you acquire it? Notice the nice surface that comes up like that, very Asian in its decoration. How'd you acquire it, Janet?
I got it at a yard sale in California.
Okay.
I lived there.
And then it got traveled with you to this location.
Yes.
Okay. Is it also, is the paper also on the interior panel door bottom?
And the back.
Also at the bottom drawers or just at the top portion?
No, it's down here too.
Maybe your cameraman can go on to and show us the bottom. There we go. Thank you very much, camera person.
Thank you.
So this particular piece, Asian piece, middle years of the 20th century from about 1945 to about 1960, value on that piece, $150. Very nice, a nice piece.
Thank you very much.
My pleasure. Be careful when you're doing any kind of polishing to those pieces. you know, you want to be careful of that. And you also want to open those up a little bit, because once that paper starts to move away from the actual wood surface, you're going to have some problems. So you want to make sure that you're not overzealous when you're cleaning. Once a week, white cotton cloth, right? Get rid of the surface dust. And of course, house is dustier in the winter with furnaces on than it is, of course, in the summer. Make sure you open those doors a little bit, let a little bit of air flow through. Not the same way you've got to open it up for a china cabinet or a curio cabinet, but for those cabinets which have that interior where there's all glued paper down, you've got to make sure that paper stays maintained. So very nice. This is a nice, interesting piece. Furniture, again, a lot of people say, oh, nobody likes furniture. Nobody wants furniture. I can't sell furniture. A lot of people are selling furniture where? On social media, where it's an easy pickup. Hi, I'm Dr. Lori. How are you? Hi, I'm Dr. Lori. How are you?
I'm sorry, I'm hearing other things. So, Dr. Lori, my name is Jan, and I'm from Minnesota.
Hi, Jan. How are you in Minnesota? Good?
We are doing very good. We're finally up 55 degrees.
Oh, well, hey, that's balmy for Minnesota. Minnesota, right. Actually, is how you say it correctly. So tell me, Jan, how can I help you? What have you got?
Okay, so I have a piece of pottery from South Dakota. It's actually Rapid City, South Dakota.
Been there many times.
Okay, so, and it's done by Little Thunder.
Oh, wow, nice. Okay.
Okay.
How big is it? How tall?
Oh.
You got to measure things, people. You got to measure things. I need to know size. You know, you're looking at it, you go, oh, it's kind of big, it's kind of small. So is it 8 inches tall and 5 inches wide?
I'm thinking 8 inches tall.
5 inches wide?
Yeah, something like that. Maybe a little wider. 6.
Okay, can you hold it up a little bit more so we can see it? You know, I know I'm not in Missouri because that's the show me state. You're Minnesota. You're not the show me state. There we go. Keep turning it.
No, we're the state of mosquitoes.
All right. Okay, I like it. I would say value on that. In today's market, $175 retail. How much did you pay?
$3.99 at Goodwill.
There you go. There it is. Based on actual sales records. So you can get something for $4 at Goodwill and you can flip it with the correct information, right? Correct identification, correct size. You got to measure, people. Go find a measuring tape now. And then remember that you want to look at condition. Condition is very important. It is to antiques, but location is to real estate. Don't forget that either. Yeah. So we're shopping with people at the Goodwill. I'm shopping with people, of course, at the yard sales and the estate sales. You can take me along on video calls. A lot of fun with the guests. Do you like the guest? If you like the guest, I want you to hit the like button. Tell all the guests you like them. It's nice of them to share all their information, to share all of their objects so they can get the free appraisals right here from me. It's Ask Dr. Lori Live. I'm the expert with your expert answers to your questions. So thanks for being with me and asking those questions. Thanks also for the super chats and the super stickers. Next guest. Hi, I'm Dr. Lori. How are you?
I'm good. I'm Ashley, and I'm from Canada. I'm just going to pass my phone to my husband here so he can help me out.
Hi, Ashley. Hi, husband.
Sorry. So
passing the phone. As long as he keeps it horizontal, we're good.
I have this vase that I picked. Oh, sorry. There we go.
There we go.
That I picked up. It's a Rosenthal. Now, I like Rosenthal vases. That's part of the reason I
come back this way toward your body. Go back toward there. It is. Thank you. Okay, so you like Rosenthal and you picked it up and you like the decoration. Did you like the color? What made you? What were you drawn to? Were you drawn to the sleek look, the modernist look?
Yeah, I liked the lady on it.
Okay, you like her. You like her head tilt?
I do, and I like the little birds all around her on her hands.
Her head tilt is very indicative. Actually, that head tilt is introduced from Renaissance art all the way back into the 1400s. So people go, I thought that was Picasso. No, that head tilt actually goes all the way back. And it indicates a head tilt that you're typically going to see with Venus images by artists like Botticelli. So nice little art history for you. And can I see the mark, the Rosenthal mark on the bottom?
Yeah, so it's artist signed on the side and then the Rosenthal on the bottom there.
How old? From that mark, you should be able to identify how old it is.
I think it's about like a 70s kind of.
Very good. Good for you. Late 60s to the mid 1970s. It's a nice piece. I like the different colors. Why? Because those colors are complementary color pairs. The red against the green stimulate the optic nerve. I always do this because when I was teaching at Penn State, I used to tell the kids, stimulating the optic nerve. Everything's going crazy, and that's what you want to do because that attracts you to the piece. It's why the Impressionists like Monet were so popular. They were always using complementary color pairs. Your piece is how tall? 8 inches, 10 inches?
We're guessing 8 to 9 inches.
You're guessing 8 to 9 inches because no one in the world has a ruler.
Well,
no one has a ruler. Come on. All right. Value on that piece, $75. I like that a lot. How much did you pay?
$1.
Oh gosh, $1. Wonderful. Good for you. Good for you. We love to see the ceramics. Rosenthal is a great, of course, brand name. You want to look for quality, and Rosenthal is one of the many that you look for quality. On the community tab, I put up some of the manufacturers that you should look for. So if you aren't on my community tab here on YouTube, go to the community tab. That's where I put the extras. That's where I put the extras on the community tab. Last week, I had an extra myself because, we have all these guests and everybody's coming in. And actually, I was very surprised and shocked and speechless, which never happens, because an old friend from my days swimming in high school and college actually was on, of course, the Ask Dr. Lori live stream. It was a lot of fun. I kind of went like that, and it was funny. So many of you have commented about that. But a good friend, and I haven't seen in a long time. Hello, it's nice to see you. I'm Dr. Lori, and here's a new friend. How are you doing? Where are you? What's your name?
Joanne. I saw you last week. You helped me out.
Hi, Joanne.
Hi, and I've been binge watching your videos all week.
Great. You should all be binge watching. The Binge Link is easy. It's right there in the description. Binge, because you're going to learn from it. It's going to help you. Did it help you, the binging?
It has, and actually YouTube brought the videos that I really wanted to see too, so I didn't have to go searching.
Well, that's good. If you use the Binge Link, it's easiest, and also if you subscribe, they will send them to you. So make it easy on yourself. You got enough things to search for.
Yes.
How can I help you, hon?
Whoops.
Better.
I wasn't sure if it's kind of hard to tell.
But it's better. Okay.
Yeah, so I found this.
We know it works.
Oh, yes.
You had it on.
Yes.
Okay.
Yep. So I found this lamp at Goodwill.
Only one?
Yes. It's 27 inches tall.
You're all going, come on, Dr. Lori, only one. A lot of times they're in pairs, and if they're in pairs, buy both. I don't care if you don't have enough money. Buy both if you see the set. Buy the whole set if you can. Yes, thank you. Listen to Miss Anya because you got to binge. Anyway, so you've got this piece. The Binge Link is right. Come on. The Binge Link is right there in the description of the channel. And then if you look over, it's going to say Binge Link. It's very easy. And subscribe, you'll get them too. So you bought this at Goodwill. It's in good shape. Did you look it over?
I did. It's
did
just
you use your
one.
Hands? Did you use your hands to look it over, or did you just use your eyes?
Both.
Okay, good.
Yeah.
Good.
And I'm going to turn it back on just because.
Okay. So circa mid-20th century, boudoir lamps, very, very popular. And of course, it's cut glass. It's very nice. And value on that one is about $85.
Okay. Well, that's good. I paid $30, so I'm happy with
30's that. Good. 30's good. It's because of the lamp craze. A lot of people like lamps, and a lot of people, of course, are buying lamps, and then they're pricing them really high. So some of them are overpriced. Yours is about $85. It's good that it's in working condition. It's good that you looked at it. And of course, the prisms and crystals, right, are something that lots of people look for. It's a classic look you'll never forget.
Yeah. One question real quick. I know that you got to go to the next one, but you were saying in one of your videos about the pressed versus the machine. Like on this, some of it is really smooth, and then there's parts of it that will literally scrape your skin off your hand.
That piece is going to be done by machine.
Okay.
That piece is going to be done by machine rather than hand done. But a beautiful piece all the same. So don't think just because something's done by machine, it's bad. Everybody thinks it has to be hand painted. It has to be hand done. It has to be hand. Well, sometimes, the machine's going to do an equally good job to the pieces that are done by hand. I don't want you to get that very, very sloppy, and I'll show you sloppy glass, right? That will help you to learn what sloppy looks like. Sloppy pressed glass, not so great. That piece is done well, even though it's done by machine.
Oh, yeah. All right. Thank you.
My pleasure. So when you're thinking about this, I want you also to think about, of course, selling and the tips I'm going to give you about selling, because when she goes to sell that, she has to know the market. Thank you for the super sticker. And knowing the market is what I do in the videos. A video that's coming up soon is this one, all about selling. I give you selling tips on this. Selling tips for those objects that you guys are finding at thrift stores, yard sales, antique shows. So, of course, I'm going to help you with selling tips of American pottery or silver or high-end ceramics, glass, because many of you are finding glass, as well as art furniture. But that particular video, which of course they debut Sunday evenings at 5. I do a live premiere Sunday evening, so join me for that too, where you can see the new videos. But that's a selling tips video, because you're all saying, Dr. Laura, you can help me sell. I can help you sell too. So that video will help you with those types of objects too. Manuela, thank you very much. That's a very generous, and thank you very much, super chat, super sticker. That tells me that I'm helping you to help yourselves to be successful when you are buying and selling, of course, art, antiques, and collectibles. I'm the Ph.D. Antiques Appraiser, Dr. Lori, and I'm here to help you. Here's my next guest.
Hi.
Hi, how are you?
My name is Kim. I'm from Jacksonville, Florida.
Hi, Kim. I bet it's warm in Jacksonville. Warmer than where I am.
Normally it's warm. Today we were a little bit cold, we had to wear sweatshirts today. But
oh, goodness, you had to wear a sweatshirt.
No, everybody loves to hate the Floridians.
No, that's not true. I love the Floridians. So tell me, what is that in the back? What is that guy doing? He looks like he's the guy in back of you. That piece of artwork.
I'm an artist. I'm an artist, and this is my work. And it's acrylic on panel. And
what is he doing? He looks like he's just getting up out of the water, and he's gonna climb on the wall.
It's called Arise, and it's based on I teach students, and it's about when my students reach a point where they become their own individual and they have to stand up for themselves. And so that's what this piece is about.
That's great. Thanks for sharing your work with us.
Thank you so much.
Let's see. What do you got?
This is what we have.
All right.
Let me get it where you can see it.
There we go.
There we go.
I like this.
I knew you would. I'm a big thrifter, and I have this rule. I try not to buy things that are damaged. And this is my broken rule. It has a chip where somebody had a plate hanger on it.
Yeah, those plate hangers are tough. You know, I've got an issue here. Somebody said, oh, no, that's not a plate hanger. That's actually where they put the little stilts in it. But actually, this one is another example. I'm not doing this. I did this in another video I already showed to you. But it's actually because you put those plate hangers. Plate hangers are rough. They're tough on these pieces because you keep them up a long time and they just kind of dig in over time. You know, it's kind of like, you know, when you're digging at your cuticles. I don't know if you do that, but I dig at my cuticles, you know. So, but, you know, you're digging, then everything starts bleeding and it's a mess. But that's what happens with those plate hangers. So every once in a while, I always say about once a year, I want you to give it a 1/4 turn if you're using those plate hangers on the wall. Once a year, 1/4 turn. Okay, back to you. So is there a mark on the back of this piece? So you bought
No, there's not.
Against your rule. Okay.
There we go.
The chip. Wow, it's a big chip.
Yeah, I know. It's a big chip. Otherwise, I wouldn't be able to afford this platter. So that's
all right. What'd you pay?
$5.
Okay. I don't know if you've seen my real bargains, but again, my real bargains talk about these large chargers, which are these large wall pieces. And that's probably 16 inches across, 17 inches across.
14 inches.
Okay, depending, and the reason why the size is important, it depends on the size. I'm thanking you, Candy, that you're learning all the time. I'm happy to help you. So the diameter measurement is important because you typically see between 14 and 17 inches European. This particular piece has no marking, and this particular piece I think is definitely Asian. And this particular piece comes out of that market. Nice cobalt decoration, good porcelain background, and I would say value on that piece between $150 and $165 retail.
Great.
Very nice. You did real well, even with the chip. So without the chip, what's it worth without the chip? Probably $250.
Right.
It's a nice piece. It's a statement piece for the wall, just like your artwork. Nice to meet you.
Thank you so much.
My pleasure. So yes, Florida's warm. Well, you know, somebody has to have it warm. It certainly isn't Manchester, Connecticut with Mike, who we just met. They're cold. Some of us are in cold places too. Thanks so much, Tom. Thanks for the super chat. I appreciate that too. Now all of my friends from swimming, all my friends from high school, college, and other graduate school are all going to be on the channel going, "Hey, Lori, I haven't seen you." You know, oh, it's funny. Anyway, nice to see you, and I hope it's helping. I hope the channel is, of course, giving you the information you need. I want you to understand and learn this stuff as best you can. And I love all the guests. I love to be with the guests, just like when we do my big public event. The guests and their objects and their stories are really what I love to highlight. So it's fun to have all of you with me. Thanks so much for being with me. And another super sticker. Thank you. So things that we're talking about, of course, video chats, and back to another guest. The video chats are a lot of fun where I get to talk with you one-on-one and you can look at objects. Hi, I'm Dr. Lori. How are you doing? Oh, no, you've got your hand in front of the camera.
Oh, no.
Hi, I'm Dr. Lori. How are you?
Hi, how are you? Oh.
I'm fine.
Okay,
For flipping.
Hi, I'm sorry. I'm Elisa.
Hi, Elisa.
I'm from Wilmington, originally from Philly.
Wilmington, Philly area, the first state, Delaware.
Exactly.
Yep.
So I have this really awesome. I'm going to change my camera so you could see it.
You're changing the camera a lot. Let me see something, darling. There we go.
Okay, here we go. It is a chandelier with this lovely kind of enamel. I don't know what they are, porcelain, and little roses hanging from it.
Okay, that's not enamel. That's hand-painted ceramic. Okay, enamel is usually on top of metal, but not always. But okay, so that's a chandelier, and it looks like it's an 8 light. Are there 8 of those candlesticks?
Correct.
Okay, so it's 8 arm or an 8 light is the term. It looks like it's got a replacement cup that goes up on the ceiling, right?
Yes.
And then it's got applied ornament. Is there any mark on it that says Italy?
Let's see. It's really
What is the big purple flower? What is that? Oh, it's a big purple flower. Okay.
Oh, it's a big purple flower.
Okay, and an IKEA bag and a something. You should meet the guy from West Virginia who had the very neat bedroom, because he could probably help you a little bit.
I'm sorry. I'm an eBay
Oh, I'm
seller.
joking. I don't care.
So
okay, so if you do find a mark, you're probably going to find an Italian mark on this piece.
Okay.
You know, some kind of mark for the Italian applied ornamental pieces like Capodimonte, but this is not Capodimonte. Okay, but that's what you're looking at. Time period for it, this piece dates to just about the 1940s to the 1950s.
Okay.
And an 8 light candelabra, is it in working condition if you were to wire it to the ceiling?
Yeah, there is a.
All right. Okay. Value on that piece, $500. How'd you acquire it?
I got it at an estate sale for $40.
Oh, wonderful. So you're under that 10% rule. Very good. Good for you. I like it very much. Again, it is a acquired taste.
Yes.
Right? Kind of like if you're watching me on my YouTube story when I put up some of the things that I'm cooking and I'm making something like spinach and beans because I'm trying to lose weight, right? I'm trying to have beta carotene and stuff. You're going, boy, Dr. Larry, that doesn't look very good. It's an acquired taste. So you have to actually really like that kind of applied ornament, lots of stuff happening, you know, kind of dramatic like the Italians are. And that's what you're looking at right there. It's a nice piece, but if you were going to resell it, those types of chandeliers in the vintage lighting and light fixture market, $500, of course, is retail. Brooker T, you've helped my wife so much. Thank you. I'm happy to do it. That's why I do it. You've got to share it. If you don't share it, then I can't keep helping you. So please share. Yes, hit the like button. Yes, I know you don't want me to stop doing it. You don't. But I don't want to stop doing it either, but I need you not only to hit the like button, I need you to share the channel. I need to have more subscribers to share the channel. So please subscribe, keep watching, keep learning, and share. And don't just say, oh, I shared. Share and share and share and help me to help you. Don't forget to subscribe to the YouTube channel too. So great to see the guests. I liked that piece. Once we got her in the realm, she was okay. She was good. Now, new guests. Let's see. Who have we got? Hi.
Hi, Dr. Lori.
Dr. Lori, how are you doing? So tell me
good.
about the glasses. Are those like cat eye glasses, only modern? I'm always changing my glasses. Have you seen Oprah? She constantly has a new pair of glasses and everything matches. I mean, she's worse than me with the glasses. She's got more glasses than jewelry and oh my gosh. But they always do look nice. So do you have one pair or like 5 pairs? Are you like me or you're like always looking for glasses?
No, I actually just have these pair.
Oh, well, they look pretty on you. They're very nice. I like them.
Thank you.
I like them. So how can I help you, hon?
So my name is Patricia. I'm from New Mexico.
Hi, Patricia.
And I picked up this, let's see.
Tarkay?
Tarkay.
Okay.
And I paid $69 for them at a secondhand store.
You paid $69 in the frame for a Tarkay that's signed. It, of course, is a print.
It also has this HC, let's see,
Okay.
HC.
What does the HC mean? Do you know? I've talked about it in other videos. HC means horse comment. Basically, it means that you will not be able to sell it. It's not for sale, right? So it's a French term, and I talk about it in my videos about prints, that it means this is not intended for public sale. Can you move your camera so it's horizontal, not vertical?
Oh, this.
There you go, sweetheart. Perfect. So that's an important point. And there are a lot of these little marks on prints. You'll see EA, you'll see AP, you'll see all different types of things. Artist proof, you'll see HC. HC is pretty rare because that means the artist thought this one was so good, the printer thought this one was such a good pull that they were going to reserve it for museums, exhibitions, or to use it as a model for sale.
Wow.
It's very important to have the HC. Did you know that when you bought it?
I did not. The HC was covered and I had it reframed. It was professionally framed, but
Okay.
I kept looking at the print going, it looks original. So I took it home and I took it apart and I saw the HC and it's on this strange paper. It's like, it looks like cardboard almost.
Yep. So that paper is an important support and it's more expensive because they knew they were going to utilize this, right? Probably in a gallery, then maybe the gallery went defunct. They were going to utilize this as sort of the display piece. So that's the piece you usually want to get. You don't want to get that if you're buying lingerie. You don't want the display model. But in fact, when it comes to works like this with the HC, you do. It's important, and I want to teach you these kinds of things that other people just don't know. So value on your piece, $800. And now you have to add whatever for the $69, that's a real bargain. Then you have to add on whatever you paid for your new frame.
Okay, that was around
Very nice.
200.
Good
Okay.
for you with Tarkay. Tarkay,
Thank
very,
you.
very well known. My
Thank
pleasure.
you so much.
And I
Bye-bye.
like the glasses too.
Thank you.
And you know, today with the glasses, I don't know. I mean, the glasses might cost as much as that, but that was a beautiful example and a good example where we can teach you, or I can teach you, of course, what does HC mean? So when you're out there looking at prints, look for, of course, the HC. Thank you for the super sticker. I love to be with my guest. It's wonderful that you're taking the time to, of course, do this. And I know that you are learning a lot. Thank you for supporting the channel. That's what happens when you, of course, go in there and you do the super chats and the super stickers. I'm happy to answer your questions. Hi, Dave, Michigan, the bomb. Go blue, go blue. Yeah, a lot of Michiganders, as they call themselves, of course, who are following here. And thank you, Kimberly, as well. All of you are doing a great job. I'm hearing great success stories. Of course, I looked at this video, Dr. Lori, and I didn't know that. And then I saw it, and then I bought it, and then I flipped it. It's great, great stories. I'm so happy for all of you. Hi, I'm Dr. Lori. How you doing?
I'm great. How are you?
What's on your shirt? What does your shirt say?
It says, yes, I talk to chickens.
You pluck the chicken?
I gotta talk to chickens.
Oh, you talk to them. I could talk to a chicken. They're probably good listeners, huh?
Yeah, they are.
A lot of people have their own little chicken coops in the backyard, even in neighborhoods, like pets.
Yes, I do.
I have a college roommate who has that. She loves them. So that's cool.
I do. Well, I'm Tracy. I'm from Texas.
Hi, Tracy.
It's nice to meet you.
Thank you for the video chat today. Oh, I'm all your best friends. You know that. I'm sorry, Tracy.
No, you're fine. You're fine. Okay. What I have is I found this at the Goodwill.
Okay.
Actually, there's two of them. Of
so
course.
You have the Emperor and the Empress, right? You have both?
There's two females. I'm sorry. They're like 19 inches.
Okay. So they're not the pairs. They're but somebody bought the two men.
I don't know. I mean, I thought maybe it was mother and daughter.
No, it's not mother and daughter.
No. Okay.
No, good guess, but no. No, it's not that. But that's okay. Good guess. So you've got the red Asian chop mark on the bottom.
Yes.
Look at that. You don't have, again, bright white clay. Always brighter, whiter clay is what you're looking for. And you can look at it from the bottom. And again, I want to give you what to look for. So if you're looking from the bottom, you're seeing basically that gray toned clay. I'm not only looking at marks. Everyone's saying you're looking at marks. I'm not only looking at marks. I want you to learn from the materials because the marks may not always be there. So I want you to understand with the materials. So those particular pieces date to the early years of the 20th century, the early 1900s, and each one are going to be worth about $65.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay.
So now tell me, how much did you pay for them?
$14.95 each.
That's good. That's good. They're in nice condition, no cracks, no chips, no inclusions, no abrasions. But again, we see a lot of them. They're made in large numbers. The same ones that you see like those as three-dimensional, sculptures. Also, you'll see the big emperor and empress drawings and also prints as well. Actually, I was on a phone call just today with Okinawa, Japan, and those folks had the same type of thing, only they had, of course, the two-dimensional, not the three-dimensional sculpture, but the two-dimensional works on paper. Thank you so much.
Thank you. Appreciate it.
My pleasure. So nice pieces, but again, when you see a lot of the same pieces, right, you want to look for quality. So in those types of pieces would have been great if they were, of course, bright white porcelain, as opposed to that ceramic that you see. Great information about the HC, learning so much. Well, I'm glad to see that, Gigi baby. I'm glad to see that this is information that's helping you. And there's more information about a lot of pieces, artwork, glass, ceramics, jewelry, all different stuff. Of course, use the Binge Link. You're going to learn a lot right there. And if you have to watch it again, what did you say, Dr. Lori? Watch it again. It's fine. But I'm right here at Ask Dr. Lori Live to, of course, tell you that. And here's another tip I keep forgetting. Subscribe to the newsletter at Dr. Lori V. It's free. The newsletter is at my website, not YouTube, at my website at drloriv.com. And you can basically sign up for the newsletter, and you'll get the newsletter with all kinds of tips, extras, information, discounts when we're doing something new and unusual. Casting calls are on the newsletter too, which is at drloriv.com. And right there's a thumbs up for a free menu. Go to the free menu, click on it, give us your contact info, and you'll get the free newsletter. It's easy to find. On this screen, you can see it. It's all the way over on the right-hand side. If you're looking at your screen, underneath the image of me, actually, there's a little tiny image of me, but you can see it says free right there with the thumbs up. Don't forget the shopping and specials page. If you're on a smartphone, first you're going to have to go to the menu, click on the hamburger menu. That's those 3 lines. That menu near that green arrow all the way over to the right. Click on the menu. You'll come to the specials and shop page. And that's where you'll see more of the specials, discounts, and such that we're offering. So through the website again at drloriv.com. Oh my gosh, got a guess. Sorry. Hi, I'm Dr. Lori. How you doing?
Good, you?
Good, I'm fine. What's your name?
Tom.
Tub?
Tom.
Tom, I'm sorry, Tom. Hey, Tom, so are you a blonde underneath that hat?
Yeah, brown hair.
Just thought I'd ask.
It's just really long. I haven't cut it yet.
That's all right. You don't have to show me. I just was wondering. I was curious. So when I'm curious, I just ask, right? How's it going, Tom? Things are good. Where are you in the world?
Upstate New York, Boston Spa.
Upstate New York? Where?
Boston Spa.
Oh, okay. All right. I used to teach in upstate New York. It's going to be winter there for like another 4 months, right?
I mean, it was nice today, and I run a small thrift shop, and it was busy and picking up.
Hey, that's great. I'm happy for you. How are you doing in the thrift shop? You're getting people have been in the whole time, right? Wear the mask, you're okay, right?
Yeah.
Good.
I mean, it's spacious, yeah.
Well, thanks for watching the channel. I'm always happy to hear not only when thrifters, but when, of course, thrift shop owners are also running the are using the channel. So thanks for that. How can I help you?
Well, I have this piece of amber that.
Wow. BIG big.
Yeah, it's 33 grams and it's 3 by 2 inches.
Okay. And it's set in sterling, or is that silver plate?
Sterling.
Nice. So probably Baltic amber, amber. So we're going to see it from Latvia, some places, of course, near the Baltic Sea. We see a lot of amber, of course, coming out of Russia. It's a little bit light in color than what we typically see, but it's huge. So the size is really going to be a wonderful addition there. It's terrific. Oh, I'm so glad Mom got you addicted to me. That's great. I like to see that. So was it a trade? How did you acquire it for the shop? Or are you trying to price it for the shop?
Well, I bought it from a jeweler that has been teaching me, like he taught me how to test gold and among other things.
Okay.
I got it for I got it for 375.
Okay. All right. So he's giving you good deals. He wants you to teach. He wants to teach you, and he wants you to do better.
Yeah, and like he has a lot of his collection is huge. He had it for a few years and wanted to get rid of it.
Okay. He probably gave you a pretty good deal. It's probably worth between $550 and $600. And then you have to add the sterling. So I would add probably another $75 based on actual sales records where these pieces sell. Now his piece is unique because it's so big, but it's not unique that it has been set in sterling silver. Good for you. Keep learning. And there's lots of information about, of course, jewelry right here on the channel. Nice to see you, Tom. Stay warm in upstate New York, kid.
Thank you.
Bye-bye. So yeah, no, that's really nice. And so sometimes when people are liquidating their businesses, they want to sort of hand it down to somebody, and that's what you're seeing. So yeah, get in touch for appraisals. Of course, a lot of people like the video call appraisals because they can just walk through with me and go from there. Thank you also for the video calls and the nice compliments. You didn't get all nice compliments last week, let me tell you. A lot of people had a lot of things to say. I don't like your hair. I don't like your blouse. I don't like your, okay. But, I need to tell you the truth about these things. And some people say, you're going too fast. You're going too fast. You're being curt. And you know what? I have to get through them. I want you to learn more. The more people we see, of course, the better off we are. And as for if you don't like my hair, well, it's my hair. So if I, sometimes you just can't stand it. It's got to get off my face, and that's how it's going to go. Anyway, another guest. Hi, I'm Dr. Lori. How are you?
Hi, Dr. Lori. My name is Michelle.
Of course, the better off. And Michelle.
Hi.
What's happening there? Lots going on.
Double window. So
window. I should be offended that you're doing something else and not just focusing, Michelle.
Oh, it was you on both.
Yeah, okay. What have you got, baby?
So I got this little, sort of I don't know if it's Art Deco-y or mid-century modern kind of individual martini shakers.
Okay.
And I saw one martini shaker.
Why don't you know? Have you been watching me? Why don't you know if it's Art Deco or mid-century modern?
It seems Art Deco, but this part seems
to be mid-century modern.
Yeah, it didn't seem
not Art Deco at all.
Okay.
Not geometric.
Martini shakers seem sort of Art Deco, no?
Oh, no, they don't.
All right.
No, they don't. And I want you to learn this because you're throwing around these terms and then somebody is looking for Art Deco and you miss out. Okay. All right. That's nice.
And then
correctly made.
But there's okay. On the bottom.
I'm sorry?
But there's no marks on the bottom, and I can't tell if they were replated or something, or they're just repros.
No, they're reproductions, but they're nicely done. Okay. And they are reproductions of course, an earlier form. So basically, how tall are they?
These are, look, I have my tape measure.
Thank gosh, somebody remembered that.
The top of the handle.
So you redeemed yourself.
Each shaker is, well, I would redeem myself if I showed you.
You will, honey. You're good.
Nah. There.
7.
Yeah.
6.5.
Yeah.
No, that's not right. Do you know how to measure? Put it down on a flat surface and then measure. I mean, come on.
You're killing me.
She's doing too many things. She's probably raising the kids and schooling the kids and cooking dinner and getting dressed.
I'm drinking wine while waiting to get on.
Oh, you're drinking. Well, you're drunk. Oh, okay. Well, different.
It's about 6.5.
All right. That's nice. I would say for those 4 pieces, because barware is big, and I know that you wanted to show me this because I've been telling you barware is big.
Right.
So that particular set, which is made in America, anytime between 1955 and 1970, value on the set with the holder, which the holders are usually gone, right? Somebody takes them out and then they get into a cabinet and then the holder gets lost and what's it for, that whole thing. So value on that set, $200 for the 4 with the holder. That's a very nice piece. How much did you pay?
I paid $5.
That's a real bargain.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, nice. Good for you. Bottoms up. Cheers for some wine.
Yeah. Cheers to you. Bye.
Bye, honey. Don't forget, of course, Real Bargains, where I feature all of you and the object that you're finding at thrift stores, antique shops, and such. Oh, wonderful Real Bargains that were found today through my Priority Ask Dr. Lori service. Oh, wow. Wonderful Real Bargains. I'll bring them to you. I'm not going to ruin the surprise. Another guest. Here we go. Hi, I'm Dr.
Hi, Dr. Lori.
Hi. What's your name? Where are you from?
My name is Kurt. I'm in Wausau, Wisconsin.
Wausau, Wisconsin. Okay. How are you doing?
I am doing good.
Is it hard to have a beard,
actually,
like a goatee? Is it hard? Is it like a pain, or do you like it, or do you just do it in the winter and then you shave it off? What happens with this? I don't have hair on my face.
it's a long story, but it's been 3 years. It hasn't gotten any longer than this.
Really? Why is that?
Yeah.
Do you know?
Well, it's getting light up here too, so
Okay.
could be genetics.
Enough of the personal questions, but I always wonder that because some guys just like they grow it for like hunting season or they grow it for the winter or this kind of thing. So you just have been 3 years, you're just not really growing it. It just does what it does.
Yeah, I have a friend that it's down to his waist, and I try to match him, and
really,
and now
like ZZ Top.
Yeah, like ZZ Top.
Wow.
Well, ZZ Top's only to here, but
well.
yeah, his is a lot longer.
ZZ Top getting lazy. Tell me about your art, sweetie.
Okay, Arthur Secunda.
Segunda, sure.
Yeah, it's a gallery poster from 1977.
Arthur Segunda, very well-known artist, modernist, wonderful piece, a nice piece. Now, it's not an original work of art, but of course, it's based on his works of art. It's a holotype, which is a fancy word for poster, right? It looks like it's in. It looks like it's in a protective plastic frame, kind of thing.
Yeah, it's actually cardboard on the back.
Yeah, right. Okay.
And all taped together.
You know that. Not crazy about cardboard. Cardboard is acidic. It will, of course, come through. But that particular piece, how'd you acquire it, and what made you buy it?
Well, I've been watching your show for a while, and I know a little bit about art, and I like the piece, and it was $4. So
right. So price is right. You've been watching the show. And of course, I know a little bit about art. I know a lot about art. I know a blankety blank about art. You can fill in those blanks. That's how much I know about art. This particular piece is valued about $50. And I think it's a very nice example. I'm hoping that if you can get that cardboard away from right up against the back of that piece, because the cardboard acidity will come right through. So you want to divorce that if you like it, want to hang it in your home. It's a nice poster. Exhibition posters are still very hot. Don't forget about movie posters. And of course, posters that are advertising posters, all a market under fine art, actually. Now, posters have moved into this realm, just like lithograph prints and other types of pieces. So look for the holotypes. Nice to meet you.
Thank you, Dr. Lori.
See ya. Keep watching. Yeah, a lot of fun. That was a fun one, too. It's nice when you start to recognize it. So, Lorna, thank you. I appreciate that. There were a lot of haters this week, I'll tell you. Some people said lots of stuff they shouldn't have been saying. But you know what? I listen to everything. And people think that I'm not going to hear it. That's fine. It's fine, because what I'm doing is trying to help all the rest of you. So I'm going to be confident that you guys are going to help me and share the channel. If you don't, if you wait long enough, Dark Laura, you're like me, I'm 72. You will have your hair on your face eventually, Sherry. Oh, Sherry, you're funny. That's a good one. Yeah, well, I'm hoping I don't have too much other things happening on my face. I have this. I got a lot going on. So anyway, but it's always nice to be with all of you. And I have to say that there's much more positive in the world than there is negative. So thanks for sharing, and thanks for hitting the like button. Many of you are very helpful in that. Hi, I just bought a vintage Otsby Barton silver filigree brooch. Good. I know you have to see the item, but I was wondering if they carry much value. Okay, first of all, the marking of the silver is going to matter, and how the actual logo is applied is also going to matter for dating it. So I will show it to you. Now, this may not apply to you, but a lot of you will say, I have a this, I have a that, and you're not really reading the signature right, or you're getting the information incorrect, or you're not really quite sure. Let me give you a correct identification, so then I can analyze the market for you, the whole market, not just one listing place, the whole market, and then give you a correct evaluation. But yes, they will definitely have some value. So I hope you invested only a little bit in it so you can flip it for more, or you're going to put it on and wear it and enjoy it. But I need to see the markings and I want to see the object, and I'll help you to date it and of course give it an appropriate, accurate, praised value. Thanks. Thanks for the super sticker too. Thank you, Stephanie. You guys are all really supporting the channel, and I'm happy because it makes me know that you guys are benefiting from all the information that I have. I'm happy to share my world-class education with you. I'm happy to share 22 years of appraisals in person, and of course video calls, and of course photographs too. I'm happy to share all this knowledge with you. So I'm glad you're enjoying it. Hi, I'm Dr. Lori. How are you doing? Oh, I have no audio, sweetheart. Can't hear you. Can't hear you. Ah, can't hear you. Oh no. Oh no. Remember Mr. Bill? Oh no. Oh well, maybe we can get her back. Maybe she'll come back. She was all ready and then the audio didn't work, but that's okay. You guys are doing really well. Here's another guest. Hi, I'm Dr. Lori. How are you doing? I'm going to ask you to turn your camera horizontally, please. There we go. Thank you. What that does is that gives us a better picture. How are you? I'm Lori. What's your name?
Hi, my name's Allison. I'm in Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania.
Allison, Pittsburgh. Yay.
Yeah.
How are you doing?
I'm good. How are you?
Good. I'm fine.
I'm trying to figure out how to work my phone.
Okay,
But,
you've got a lot of light behind you. And I just need to put where you are and where the person who looks like Santa Claus is. Okay, there we go.
That's my daughter. She's my mini.
Hi,
There's a
daughter.
couple that are here. We
Okay.
have my mom is downsizing and has deposited quite a bit of furniture in our
Can
house.
you give your daughter the camera? You can stand in front of the object and she can point it toward you. I'm sorry to give direction, but that is who I am. So if you can do that, then we can see the object and I can give you a better, more accurate evaluation. Mom's downsizing. I know. The kids are like, I don't want to be on. I don't look good. My boyfriend's going to see me, please. There you go. Perfect. Okay, there go the dogs. Okay.
So we have a lot of.
And I need you to back up away from your mom. There we go.
Back, honey.
Thank you, honey. Oh, we hit a lamp. Okay. Well, you know what it is about Pittsburghers? Pittsburghers are cool. They won't care. It's good. Hi, sweetie from Ocean City. Okay, let me see. Oh, that's a nice piece. So your mother's downsizing.
Yes. So
Okay.
we have we've moved a lot of her stuff into my house temporarily until I can figure out what it's worth and then move it onto somebody new to love it.
Okay, do you love this piece?
You know, it's kind of cool. I have
You need to love this piece.
You know,
Start
I like
loving it.
Pardon?
Start loving it.
It is cool.
I think it goes with our living room. I think we should keep it.
Okay, open it up. Let's see. We've got a little bit of a consensus. What do the girls think?
I like it. I think it goes with our living room pretty well.
Okay. What about Ocean City? What does Ocean City think?
Ocean City.
She had a sweatshirt on. It said Ocean City. What do you think?
It, but I think it's too big.
Okay, too big. Okay, she thinks it's too big. Can you open up one of the drawers?
Yeah, this one.
I don't think it's big at all.
How did your mother acquire it, darling? I'm going to ask your daughter to step out.
So I think it was a gift from a boyfriend.
A gift from a boyfriend. So in what? In the 50s or 60s?
No, that would be more recent. After my dad died.
I see. Okay. So a couple of things. First of all,
70s and people give you furniture.
Yeah, well, that's fine. Lacquered, gorgeous, gilt work, nice construction. Looks like it's in very good shape. It's large, but I think it's gorgeous. Can I see the bottom portion?
Yeah.
Original hardware. Take your time. I love your camera women. They're doing great. And let's go down to those feet. Can you go down to the feet? Those are bun feet. You see those feet? Yeah. Those are bun feet, which indicate something called chinoiserie. That is, and a dog to boot. So chinoiserie, and it's probably because of my voice, chinoiserie indicates the way in which in the colonial American time period, in the late 1700s, everybody looked to China for inspiration. Even George and Martha Washington, who were eating off blue-white Chinese dishes. So that particular piece, those bun feet indicate that there's a connection to the 18th century. That's a beautiful piece. Value
and there's
on that.
actually a piece that matches it.
Okay, well, let's stick with that piece. So that piece that you've got there is a piece that I would say is easily between $8,000 and $9,500. I would say in this market, $8,000. About 2 years ago, you probably could have gotten $9,500 for that piece, just under $10,000. That's a gorgeous piece. It's gorgeous.
The only problem is there's like tape marks on the side. What would that? Is that like a lot of?
Probably when it was, probably when it was actually being moved prior to the time when your mother got it from her boyfriend. Good luck with the move. Thank you so much. It's a beautiful piece, a really nice piece, a statement piece. And that piece wasn't only just done nicely on one side, but when you opened it up, everything was done on the inside to the same level and quality. And that's what you want to look for. You want to look for consistency of quality. So you have a quality piece, but then as you move in, it's still good quality. They were a fun, nice family. Trish, thank you so much. Thank you for all you're doing. You're beautiful. Oh, you're so sweet. Thank you, Trish. I think you're all beautiful. I'm proud of all of you. You've done so well. Thank God we can learn from Dr. Lori and not pay for that great education and knowledge. Well, you know what? I love it that all of you are enjoying the information and getting the information and building on what you already know. Those of you who are jewelry designers, build on what you already know. People who have been thrifting a long time and know stuff about ceramics, build on what you already know. And I'm able to give you more information and also to use my years of experience to help all of you. So thank you all. And thank you for being my guest too. A lot of fun tonight. So how are we doing? It's really wonderful to have all of you. I hope you've learned a lot tonight. I'm Dr. Lori, the Ph.D. Antiques Appraiser, and guess what? See you next time.